My ex-wife wanted half my lottery winnings from a ticket she threw away. The judge laughed. I found the lottery ticket in my jacket pocket while doing laundry, crumpled between a grocery receipt and a stick of gum. It was from 3 weeks earlier, one of those scratch-offs I'd bought at the gas station. My ex-wife Natalie had been with me that day, complaining about my gambling problem of buying a $5 ticket once a week. "You might as well throw that money in the trash, Brandon," she'd said, grabbing the ticket from my hand and tossing it out the passenger window. "There, I saved you the trouble." I'd pulled over and walked back 50 feet to pick it up, ignoring her screaming about how pathetic I was. That was 2 months before she filed for divorce, citing my financial irresponsibility. Now, standing in my cramped apartment, I scratched off the silver coating, 3 matching symbols. I checked the prize 4 times, $750,000. I drove to the lottery office the next morning and claimed my winnings. After taxes, about $480,000, enough to pay off loans, buy a house, and start my automotive shop. I kept quiet for 3 days before my brother posted a photo of us celebrating. Within an hour, Natalie texted, "We need to talk about the lottery ticket. I bought that ticket. It's marital property. I want my half." I ignored her 17 calls that night. The next morning, I was served. Natalie was taking me to court, claiming the winnings were marital assets, since the ticket was purchased during our marriage. I hired Janet, a lawyer who actually laughed when I told her the story. "She threw it away? And you have proof?" She sent me 30 texts that night calling me an idiot for picking up trash. "Perfect. Print those." The courtroom was packed Thursday morning. Natalie's lawyer stood confidently. "Your Honor, the ticket was purchased during marriage with marital funds. The law is clear that lottery winnings acquired during marriage are marital property." Judge Martinez nodded. "What does the respondent say?" Janet stood. "Your Honor, my client's ex-wife explicitly discarded the ticket. She threw it out of a moving vehicle and called him pathetic for retrieving it. We have text messages where she berated him for picking up garbage like a homeless person. I'd like to see those messages." The judge read through them, eyebrows climbing. "Mrs. Davidson, did you send these?" "Yes, but I was angry. You called the ticket garbage 11 times. You said anyone who picks up trash deserves to stay poor. You wrote, 'That ticket is probably covered in bird crap now, just like your future.' Did you write that?" "I was upset," Natalie mumbled. "So you were upset that your husband retrieved a lottery ticket you threw away?" "I didn't know it was a winner." "Of course not, because you threw it away." "Counsel, does your client have any claim to items she voluntarily discarded?" Natalie's lawyer fumbled. "The act of throwing it away doesn't negate that it was purchased during marriage." Judge Martinez leaned back. "If I buy a television during marriage and throw it in a dumpster, and my spouse retrieves it, do I maintain ownership? That's different." "How?" "The lottery ticket had potential value not realized until after divorce. All lottery tickets have potential value. Your client decided this ticket had no value and disposed of it. Her ex-husband made a different assessment." The judge turned to Natalie. "You explicitly, voluntarily, and with considerable dramatic flair, threw away this lottery ticket. You then spent that evening sending dozens of messages mocking your husband for retrieving it. You surrendered any claim when you threw it out the window." Natalie stood. "But I bought it with our money." "No," the judge said, checking papers. "According to the credit card statement, your ex-husband bought it with his personal card at 3:47 p.m. on March 15th. You were present but didn't pay." Natalie's lawyer whispered urgently, but she pushed him away. "This isn't fair. I was his wife." Judge Martinez actually chuckled. "You're right. You were his wife. And as his wife, you threw away $750,000 out a car window because you thought $5 was too much to spend on hope. Case dismissed. Mr. Davidson keeps all winnings." As we left, Natalie screamed she'd appeal. Janet shrugged. "She can try, but no appellate court will touch this. You can't claim ownership of something you threw in the trash." Natalie later tried suing the gas station for selling me the ticket instead of her, even though she hadn't paid for it. Dismissed in 5 minutes. I use the money to open my shop. Every week I buy a $5 scratch-off. I keep them all in a safe now, just in case.